Now let's continue with practice 9, question 16 to question 20. Number 16. It's asking what was the original price of the ticket. Looking for original price right now. So he said that he finds he cannot go and sell the ticket to Judy for $10, which was a loss of 16.2%. So which means $10 is a loss of 16.2%. So you can put the method one again. You have 2 minutes, like 15% and the price. Or you can change to percent because 16.2% can change to fractions. It's easier. So you can change to parts, which is fractions. 16.2% is 1/6 of the price, and then they said that it's a loss of 16.2. So that means the $10 is 5/6 of the price. So in this case, I can switch them as 5 parts equal to $10. So the total parts is 6. So they want to find the original price, which is 6 parts, which is the original price. 6 parts is X. So it's very obvious. You can see I can do cross multiply again. Technically, it's direct proportion. The units is increased. The dollars is increased. 5x equals 6 times 10. 5 and 10 cancel. So x equal to $12. So it's $12. Now in this case, you can change the fraction to units, which is easier to do in your head. If we think about 16.2%, and you have to deal with the percentage, you will have to convert to 50/3%. In this case, the number is getting very confusing. So in order to make it easy, I can change 16.2% to 1/6 in the fraction, but this is a loss. So in this case, the $10 is what they're given there is actually 5/6 of the price. 5/6 in fraction, the 6 is the total units. The 5 is a unit equivalent to $10. So you know 5 units equal to $10, then 1 unit equal to $2, 6 units equal to $12 in this case, where you can do it mentally without any calculations. Of course, right now you have to do the step by steps, but when you do multiplications, you can do it in your head. Okay? So method 2. Method 2 is very similar. The only point is you just change to equations. So I know that 5/6x equal to $10, where your x is your original price. 5 and 10 cancel, x equal to $12. Now we go to 17. Alright, 17 said that they're asking for how much money did the bike store give Alice. Alice had to pay. Alice got how much from the store. So Alice bought a bicycle for $120, and then after using it for only a short time, she sold it to a bike store at a 20% loss. So actually she's getting 80% of the original price. So she get X dollar, but she sell at 20% loss. So she only get back 100 minus 20%, which is she get back 80% of the price. 80% of the price is 120 times 80. So it's very easy. This is 20 and this is 20 on the top. The percent is per 100. We have 20 at the bottom. The 0 and all 20 cancel. Or you can see that it's 4/5 times 120 if you want to. So 8 times 12 is $96. You get back $96. Here I can divide by 24. You get a $96 too. Right? So you can pause it for a while if you want to rewrite the steps by yourself. Now 18. Now 18 they said what was the cost of the gown to the dress shop? The cost. So the shop sold a gown for $150, thereby making a 25% profit. So making 25% profit, so that means she sold the gown at 125%. So which means I put the method one again, percent and the dollar. 125% for $150. So the original price was 100, which is X dollars. You can cross multiply because when the percent increase, the dollar price increase. So 125x equal to 150 times 100. So very simple. You cancel both sides by you can divide by 25. You got 5. Divide by 25. You got 4. And divide by 5 and 5. You got 30 here. So x equal to 120 as a cost. Or I can settle equations. 125% of x equal to 150. So divided by 25 here equals 5, divided by 5 equals 6. 5 over 100, x equal to 6. So we cancel the 5 here and the 100 here equal 1 over 20. So x equal to 6 times 20, which is $120. This is number 19. Number 18, sorry. Number 18 we done. So very similar of all of this. For the first one, they tell you the loss and you have to find the leftover times the original equal to $10. Here they also tell you you're selling a loss. So you have to minus from 100%, you get 80%. Or you get 1 minus 20% is 1/5. 1 minus 1/5 is 4/5 left over. Here, because it's making profit, so it become 100 plus 25 is 125% of x. So it depends on what they give you, and you answer accordingly what was given. Number 19. If a music store sells a clarinet at a profit of 20%, sorry, excuse for my pronunciations, a profit of 20% based on the selling price. Now the 20% is based on the selling price. What percent is made on the cost? So actually when you look at it, it should be very straightforward. Now, normally if you don't do it, you can do it in your head. It's actually 25% on the cost. But how can we do it faster? But right now we do it longer way first. What's meant by the profit 20% based on the selling price? The profit is actually the 20% of the selling price. If I show the steps step by steps. And notice that 20% of selling price, profit is actually equal to the selling price minus the cost. So if we put this one together, this equal to this. Selling price minus cost equal to 20% of the selling price. So move the cost over, move the selling price over. This is 100% of the selling price. 100%, this is positive, move over become minus. 100% minus 20%, you get 80% of the selling price equal to the minus cost, move over become positive cost. So 80% change of fraction is 4/5 of selling price equal to cost. You notice that I put over here, sorry, selling price is actually equal to 5/4 of the cost. 5/4 is 125% of the cost. So that means they make 25% profit of the cost. So you follow here? Set the equation. These are two equations here. The most important one. They already given profit is 20% of selling price. That's given. Then this is what you need to know, because everybody wants to make profit. You're not going to sell a stuff by losing money. So when you buy at $5, you're going to sell it higher than $5. So your profit is the difference of the selling price minus the cost. So I put these two equations together. So you see the selling price minus cost equal to 20% of the selling price, because both of them profit. So we set it up. Selling price minus 20%, you get 80%, and move the negative cost to the other side, become positive cost. Change the percentage to fractions because it's easier. 4/5 of selling price equal to cost. So that means you have to be familiar of the conversion from percentage to fractions. So selling price equal to 5/4 of cost, then 5/4 is 125. It's 25% more than the 100%. So it's making 25% of the cost. So it's number 19. So can we do it faster? Yes. What you need to do is taking the 20% based on this, base 20% based on profit, based on selling price. You want to convert to based on cost. So what you need to do is take 20% minus from 100 and over it. So it's 1/100% minus 20%. So you got 1/80% of cost. So which means 1/504. So it's 5/4% of the cost. Then you minus of 100%. So it's 125. So it's 125% of the cost. So this is actually 1/80 is 1/4/5, which is 5/4. Then you convert it to 125%, which is 25% of the cost. So this is the same concept from just now. So last question 20. So it's very simple. This one is a very simple question also. They're asking, read the question first, okay, before you continue. Okay, you can review the question just now. Take some time to read it. It said Radio House pays $60 for a tape player. He pays $60. And what price should it be offered for sale if the store offer customer a 10% discount? Well, you know that, like, if, and then he still want to make a profit of 20%. So he gets something, sell to somebody. But I want to make, let's say I'm the buyer, you are the seller. You buy something and you want to sell it to me. When you want to sell it to me, and then of course when you want to sell it to me, you want to make profit. Nobody want to make a loss unless you are charity, unless you have so much money. Doesn't matter. So you want to make money off me, but you cannot let me know that you're making too much money from me. So at the same time, you want to make me feel good that you tell me, Jet, I'm going to give you discount, you get a good deal. That's what you want to tell me, right? So of course you're not going to tell me that I'm making 20% off you, but instead telling me that you're making 20% off me, you're telling me that I'm giving you a 10% discount off the price. I'm not a dumb. Even though I know that you're making money from me, but I'm still happy because you give me 10% discount. So in this case, the money from my pocket out is equal to the money go into your pocket in. You get the price at $60 and you want to make a 20% profit, so you're going to sell it at 120% of the $60. And I don't know the price because we are looking for the price. Let's say the price is X, but I'm going to get 10% off from X, so I'm paying 90% of X. Most of the students or the teacher will tell you multiply this first and divide. You don't need to do that. What you need to do is compare two sides and simplify. Percent and percent cancel. 0 and 0 cancel. Both sides divided by 3, you got 3 and 4. Divided by 3 again, 3 and 20. So X equal to 4 times 20 is $80. So you're going to sell me $80 before discount. So is it make sense so far? Alright, so I'll stop here and continue.